Hi there, Dr. Kerry Yerkew here. Today I'm talking about ankle strengthening exercises. And some of my patients have had injuries like they roll their ankle. They come to the clinic, we do adjustments to realign the ankle, increase the range of motion. The pain starts to subside, the flexibility comes back, but then the patient would like to know how to prevent this from reoccurring. So today I'm going to show you some ankle strengthening exercises to increase the stability of the ankle, make it stronger so it doesn't get re-injured. Now I found this article by Dr. Inverarity, and it was online, and I kind of looked through different articles and found this one, and I really like this. I think it was one of the better ones, so I'll make this available in the show notes. I'll put a link to the article, and it talks about non-weight-bearing dorsiflexion, so basically lying on the ground, pointing your toe away from your body, and then pointing your toe towards your body can really help with the flexibility up and down with your ankles. So that's what they're showing here, is just up and down for the range of motion and flexibility. And then taking your foot and turning it in and then turning it out, that's inversion and eversion. That can help with the muscles most commonly injured on the outside part of the foot, an inversion type of sprain. So there's eversion, going the opposite direction. Then the alphabet here, and doing isometric. So just taking your ankle, putting it against something that's firm, like a leg of a desk, and then pushing against that will help to build up the strength of the ligaments, the tendons, and the muscles. So here, this lady's demonstrating with the foot against the leg of the table and then pushing into it. Again, be careful, make sure the leg or the table's stable, it's not going to shift. So that's really important. And then doing the opposite with the foot against the leg of the table on the other side, pushing into the table, that'll help the muscles and ligaments on the other side. Then the next one is resisted strengthening dorsiflexion. So with a band, I like those kind of athletic bands, resistance bands that you can get at the store. I have some in the clinic. If you're a patient of mine, you'd like to buy one, put the band around the leg of the table, have your foot pulling the band towards your body, and this is dorsiflexion towards your body, and then hold and then go back down to a neutral position and do this about 10 to 15 times. That'll help to strengthen the muscles in the front part of the shin, commonly where people get shin splints. The next one is plantar flexion. So this is where you have the band around your foot, you're holding it as an anchor point, and you're pushing down away from your body, holding that for, I would say, 2 to 3 seconds, and then do that 10 to 15 times. That'll really help to strengthen the back part, like the calf and the Achilles tendon. The next one is turning your foot outward. We call that eversion. So keeping that band around your foot and turning it out against resistance is really good to strengthen the muscles on the outside part of the leg called the peroneals, and that will get the tendons on the outer part of the ankle to be stronger. Then you can do these partial weight-bearing calf raises, so you can sit in a chair with your feet on the ground, lift your heels as far as possible while keeping your toes on the floor, and return your heels to the floor. So this is non-weight bearing, and then you can stand up and do those calf raises standing. So once you feel good enough when you're seated doing that, you can do it weight bearing and standing. Then you can progress to a full weight bearing single stance leg, just lifting one leg up, balancing on the other, switching to the opposite side. That's really good for strengthening the ankle as well. And then doing an exercise like this, sidestepping. So crossing over an object like a towel And sidestepping is really good for proprioception and balancing or distributing the weight. You can even switch to a jumping from side to side like this, which is really good. And then on an uneven surface, like putting a towel down, stepping on the towel, trying to balance on one leg on that towel is really good for proprioception, which is the nerve endings in the joint and the balance, the signal that goes up to the brain back to the muscles to contract and to balance your weight on the ankle. So there's some really good exercises. I'm going to put a link in the show notes today for these exercises. If you have any questions when you're in the clinic next time, feel free to ask me. If you're not a patient at the clinic, you can certainly comment below or DM me. I'd be happy to answer. We are accepting new patients here in Kelowna, so you can definitely come into the clinic. We do bill directly to insurance, including ICBC. And if you're a patient of mine and you have questions, you can ask me at the next visit. I'd be happy to help you. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. We're getting close to that 500 number, which is a really important number for us to get to the next level on YouTube. So please go and like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for your support, and I'll talk to you soon.